and say if you might do it yourself.
Yeah, I do a gallbladder flush, liver flush, and just a normal detox. And I also do something called the brain detox. I was actually the first to in my book, I talk a lot about my detox ritual. And the brain detox that's included with the gallbladder, liver flush, and just the body digestive detox is the brain detox. And that has to do with the ayahuasca ritual that I do. And ayahuasca, again, is a tea that you drink. It's been used by shamans for over millenniums, thousands of years. And it helped people clear themselves from all sorts of diseases, helped cure cancers, but you're not going to hear any of that because the doctors don't want to let you know all that. So I say you go where there's proof. You go to the Amazon, you go to a shaman, you go to a doctor that really knows about the body and spirit and the abundance of nature, not someone who's going to prescribe you Prozac, lithium, Paxil. I've been on all of them. You can tell me I've been on every one of them. Seroquel, overdose on that. It was fun. All right. Anyone else have a question that could ask me anything, and I'll be happy to share with you. Before I leave, I do want to show you my book. If you go to rawnakedfood.com, this is not my book, obviously. This is just the cover to my book. Now, let me tell you about my book real quick. I decided to release my book as an ebook for two reasons. The main reason is because paper right here, this paper right here, takes about a gallon of water to make. Do you really want to do that to this planet? Do you really want to pollute the planet even more? There's paper mills out there that literally use millions of gallons of water to make a couple of sheets of paper. That's the reason why this book is electronic. You can download it in your own home easily. And the minute you do that, you will get also three other books, my Raw Naked Recipes, my Raw Naked Detox book, and my Raw Naked Body book. Raw Naked Body is more about just my athletic, everything that has to do with losing weight and just living on the most athletic type of lifestyle you can imagine. Because I've learned all that through my experience. And Raw Detox has all the detox that you were asking for. And Raw Recipes has to do with my training as a raw chef. And you get to find all my recipes there, including my medicinal cheese that is world famous. And this is right here is my interviews with raw food gurus. And I actually interview raw food gurus, everyone from Matthew Kenny, Sherry, no, I haven't interviewed Sherry yet. Matthew Kenny, Mimi Kirk. I've interviewed Rebecca Carlson, the editor-in-chief of Purely Delicious magazine. I also interviewed Dr. Robert Cassar, and this is Karen Calabrese, my mentor, and she is the raw queen. She actually made the first raw kitchen in the United States. It's based in Chicago, Karen's Raw, and in this CD she gives us pretty much so much knowledge that will blow your mind. And I do these for a reason because I want to learn more. I like to pick people's brains that have been successful, and that's how I learn. So those are things that you can check out if you go to rawnakedfood.com, my website. And other than that, I just want to thank you all for listening, and you've all been terrific. If I can help you out with anything, just let me know. I'll be around. And yeah.
Don't go yet. So my question is, in terms of your advice, and actually, what is your experience in terms of when you transition into a raw food diet? Like, how long was that transitional period? Because for a lot of people, it's quick, like overnight thing, but for a lot of people, it takes a few years. And could you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I was a vegan for like 5 years before I went raw, and I was eating like tofu, hot dogs. Not hot dogs, tofu dogs. I don't know why she was talking about
tofu pups.
Yeah, my favorite thing was the corn dog that was a tofu dog. That was like my favorite thing. But yeah, I was a big vegan. And the thing is, with me, for the transition, it wasn't a transition of not eating animals so much as it was a transition of stopping the cooking. Because I like warm food, and that was hard for me. But yeah, it started when I was a vegan, and then it progressed. And I think in doing the interview series, I found that most people that are raw right now, they go through that same kind of transition. They start either vegetarian, they go vegan, or they stop dairy, and then they go raw. They stop one thing before they go raw. Because the sad American diet, is just,
I know. Yeah.
of course, they don't teach you guys. I mean, I'm saying people from the IIN, you're amazing because that school is so revolutionary because they don't have you held down to this pyramid scheme. By pyramid scheme, I mean the food pyramid, where you say you gotta learn this, and this is the way it's because the Food and Drug Administration says so. And the FDA, you read my book, the horrors. It's all written there. It's all in the legislature. Check it out. It's there. Paper mills, people eating paper, dumping it on the poor farmers, land, and then getting the whole community cancer, leukemia. It's a case. It's actually an actual case that happened in North Carolina. And it has to do with just negligence. Everyone should be sued that's making food that's killing America. That's my opinion. But anyway, you can do something about it. Exercise your right to eat foods that are grown locally, that are highly alkaline form.
So in your transitional period, what are the major struggles that you ran into, and how are ways that you were able to be able to transcend the road?
My easiest way to transition was to give me one cheat day. On Sunday, I would eat anything I want, but on every other day, I would do strict raw. So I would do about 80% raw Monday to Saturday, and then Sunday I would just eat pizza, eat whatever I can, do cook. That's my transition. I would usually do cheese, but slowly but surely I picked that up. That's the easiest way. And if you look at most top athletes, what they train them in, they go into these when they're about to go into a performance, like a boxing match, whatever match. What they do with the top athletes in the whole world, how they train them is they give them one day to do whatever they want. The rest of the day is dedication. When I was on the team, that's how we would coach. It's all a coaching skill. You need to coach out there. And there's more too. There's a mind thing that you. I didn't even get into this, but there's mind. You got to use the mind to reframe certain foods. You want to reframe what a hamburger is. If you ever get the urge to eat a hamburger, instantly know that food is like a cigarette. You gotta stop that because that's not good. You gotta reframe it to be something negative and look at the lettuce as being really delicious and cheesy, like a hamburger. I have all sorts of tricks that I've done. Because today I was eating this kale, and we were eating this kale, and for me it tasted like pizza with Alfredo sauce.
Wow. So can we have some more tips?
Well, the best tip honestly is to meditate and to do yoga, and live highly alkaline life. That's pretty much about it. Thank you. Yes.
You have to eat. You have to prepare all your food at home. How does this affect?
That's a good question.
How does this affect your social?
Okay, that's a great question. The first question is, how do I make this food? I do it efficient, easy, and economical. Those are my 3 E's, like Dr. Kassar taught me. Easy because I have everything in my kitchen already. I have, a pound of chocolate, cacao, and I'll have some goji berries, and I'll have water that's charged. And what I do is I just kind of put them together and find a ratio, and I put the herbs in. I put some shilajit herb, I put some cayenne pepper. I'll actually manually, saw off some of my Philinius lentius mushroom that grows on the mulberry tree. I just pick it out, you just go out and pick it out if you want. I still eat the raw mushrooms because they can kill you. And I just put them in a blender and I drink it. That's all. I drink most of my food. I don't chew. I chew, but I don't actually make cuisine. I only do raw food cuisine once. That's my cheat day. On Sunday, I'll make a whole day for raw food cuisine. Right now I'm working on muffins. I'm working on pies. I'm working on the whole Thanksgiving menu that I'm planning. Yeah, I'm talking to them. I have intricate recipes, but I can also be doing bare bones. 90% of the time, I'm bare bones. Easy. And it hasn't affected my social life. It has made me more social. But I'll go out and I'll talk to someone non-raw food, and I'll just attract them. Here's the thing about, if you want to be attractive, if you want to attract someone, if you want to attract anyone, even if you want to attract someone from the opposite sex, that's where I came from. My background is dating community. I was a dating coach.